So people sell stocks for tons of reasons, but they're buying stocks for one reason and one reason only. They think it's going to increase in value. Politicians are no different. They're just like the rest of us, buying and selling stocks because they think they're going to be able to make money at that. So here in the United States, politicians must disclose this information, which you can find online in financial disclosure reports, and then you can view periodic transaction reports. So today we're going to go over all of the stock purchases from the Pelosi household. And I say household because they have to disclose what their spouses buy and what they buy for their children and put in children's trusts and so on and so forth for the last 6 months for this famous and well-known California Democrat Speaker of the House. Hey, what's up? I'm Russ, and this is Dapper Dividends, where we are sharing investment ideas to grow our net worth, earn more passive income so we can do more of what we want to do and less of what we have to do. So over the last 6 months, we see that the Pelosi household's most traded sector was indeed information technology at 60.5%, followed up by communication services at 24.7%. They bought financials at 9.9%, and wrapping up with consumer discretionary at 4.9% in the last 6 months. So that's the pie chart. Now let's get into what they bought individually. On February 18th, 2021, they bought AllianceBernstein Holdings, ticker AB, which they provide global asset management services. They bought 15,000 shares at $37.89 for a value of $568,350. On February 23rd, a few days later, they double dipped into AllianceBernstein Holdings, ticker AB, and bought 25,000 shares at a share price of $36.19 for a value of $904,750. On May 10th, 2021, they bought Roblox Corp, ticker RBLX, which we do have for my kids. My kids own it in their custodial accounts. They bought, though, 10,000 shares of Roblox at $69.50 a share for a value of $695,000. On March 19th, 2021, they bought Microsoft, ticker MSFT, 10,000 shares at $140. Now you may be saying, but Microsoft was well over $140 a share on that date. The reason is that they exercised 100 call options. Remember, one option is for 100 shares. So that was for 10,000 shares that expired on May 19th at a strike price of $140 for a value of $1.4 million that the Pelosi's had to pay. And then again on March 19th, 2021, they had more call options that expired, this time for 15,000 shares at a strike price of $130, which cost them a cool $1.95 million. On May 21st, they did more options buying with Apple, ticker AAPL. They bought 50 call options with a strike price of $100 and an expiration date of June 17th, 2022. So those are called leaps in the investing world. And that cost them between $100,001 and $250,000. They don't disclose the exact dollar amount on what they paid for those contracts. Then again on May 21st, 2021, they bought more call options on Amazon, ticker AMZN. And they bought those with a strike price of $3,000 and the same expiration date of June 17th, 2022. Now they're buying those in the money, and that means that those shares, they are confident, are going to be over $3,000 a share by the expiration date of June 17th, 2022. And they paid between $500,001 and $1 million in total for those call options. On June 3rd, 2021, they bought 50 call options of NVIDIA Corp, ticker NVDA, with a strike price of $400 and an expiration again of 6/17/2022. Now they paid between $1 million and $1 and $5 million for those call options on NVIDIA. And our last record of any stock purchases from the Pelosi's was on June 18th, 2021, when they bought Class A shares of Alphabet or Google. They bought 4,000 shares at $1,200. Now, they were able to do this once again. The shares of Google were not $1,200 on June 18th, but they exercised 40 call options that expired on that date at a strike price of $1,200. So in the past, and I believe it was 6 months prior from what I looked at, they had bought those contracts that allowed them to buy the shares of Google at the current price that they did of $1,200. So that's what the Pelosi's bought. Let me know what you think of their stock purchases and the things that they've done with stock options. And let me know if you are buying any of these alongside the Pelosi's, and if there's any politicians that you would be curious on hearing what they have bought in the recent past. Now, one company that we've been buying is Clorox, and if you want to know why, click that video here and I will talk to you there.